Brad here from Board Game Geek. I lost my voice today, so it's gonna be kind of cool. Today we have Treasure Hunter from Richard Garfield. It's a drafting game published by Queen Games, and this digital version hopped out of nowhere. So let's take a look and see how this game that I've actually never played plays in a digital realm. So much like something like Seven Wonders, you're going to be drafting cards. These cards correspond to one of three battlegrounds where you can having the most explorers will get you the biggest treasure, or the least explorers will get you the smaller treasure. Being in the middle doesn't matter. On top of that, you've got ability cards as well as dogs, which are used to combat the goblins during each round of play. It really is a nice mix. It feels like you're getting immediate response rather than something like, say, Seven Wonders, where you're waiting longer. Really, here, you're picking a selection of 9 cards as you draft, and then you see the results almost immediately. The cards of each color or each type are played automatically, and the player with the most of that type will get the big treasure, the least will get the smaller treasure. But you can play ability cards if you have them to affect the result before the round is finished. So it's a lot about planning ahead and preparing so you can get the best profit from each treasure run. The game features local as well as online play. On top of that, there is a tutorial which actually had crashed on me a few times, but I got the major points of the game and brushed up on the rulebook after that. Uh, you can play against AI or local opponents. You have some basic options, as well as achievements that you can get as you play. I really do enjoy drafting games, and Treasure Hunter is a pretty interesting one. This is my first experience with it, never having played it on the tabletop, but it definitely has some unique strategies here. And the kind of min-maxing things remind me of something like Smash Up, where you're trying to win, but sometimes winning isn't the goal, sometimes losing is the goal. So it's really interesting to draft, say, I'm going to just draft one of this color. Oh, I found the number one. Okay, I have a good chance of losing this one, which is what I want to do. Uh, I think it's a very good idea and a very good mix of different strategy elements. The app itself seems pretty polished. I've not had a chance to dive into online play yet, but as far as solo play, the AI does seem to make some good moves, as well as a few mistakes, but definitely feels like you're playing with a pretty competent player there. The design is really interesting. It looks like a lot of direct stuff straight from the tabletop, but the UI elements they did add are very useful to kind of see your overall score, what you have available to you, what you can score with, etc. So there's a lot going on and a lot that they help you with. Overall, I found the game pretty enjoyable, definitely one worth checking out. So that's Treasure Hunters from Queen Games, a surprise release this holiday season, so be sure to check it out.